Hi everyone and welcome to the official Transloco guide. I'm Shachar Kazaz, a member of the Transloco core team, and in this video we're going to cover the translation API. Transloco exposes two ways for translating in the component using the Transloco service. Let's inject the Transloco service in the app component and experiment with them. The first function is translate, which is a synchronous function, and you have to keep that in mind. Since fetching the translations is an asynchronous action, when you call translate, it's your responsibility to make sure that the translation is loaded. If we take a look at this example, we see that a warning for a missing translation has been logged, and the value we got from the translate is the key itself. Usually in these cases I would use the other translation method, which we will talk about in a minute. But let's use the event observable that the Transloco service exposes to make our code work. We need to tell Transloco to load our language. We can do that by either calling the load function or by using one of the template translation methods, which will automatically load the active language for us. Next, we will subscribe to the events and wait for the translation load success event. Then, we call the translate function in the subscription, since now we know that the translation is available. Don't forget to unsubscribe. As expected, we can see the warning went away and the translation value is logged. The translate function accepts three arguments: the translation key, the translation params, and the language or scope, which we will learn about in later videos. By default, the language will be the active language. The second translation function is select translate, which acts the same as translate, but instead of returning the translation value, you get an observable with that value. This function is useful in a couple of cases. Select translate will try to load the language in case it hasn't been loaded yet. The observable will emit the value after the translation finished loading, which means you don't need to listen to the events. The stream listens to active language changes, so the observable will emit the updated value when the language changes. Let's update the code to work with the select translate. And we can see that the value was correctly logged. Pro tip: most of the times you just want to translate a key or two, and injecting the service for that is a bit annoying. That's why Transloco also exposes a pure function called translate. It acts the same as the service.translate function for synchronous translations. This should help you keep your code clean. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next videos.